Germany's national carrier Lufthansa is facing major turbulence. A strike by the carrier's ground staff has severely impacted its operations. Around 25,000 Lufthansa ground staff are on a 27-hour strike. In fact, Lufthansa has canceled between 80 and 90% of its approximately 1,000 flights, impacting more than 100,000 passengers. Germany's biggest hubs by passenger volume, Frankfurt and Munich, are the hardest hit, where only 10 to 20% of flights are expected to operate. The strike has also affected Berlin, Hamburg, and Dusseldorf. Lufthansa has urged passengers booked on canceled flights to not go to the airports because even the rebooking counters won't be staffed. The airline said it could convert domestic German flight tickets into vouchers for train travel.
There are so many social groups who would have a reason to complain, but not all of them are able to strike. So the ones who can strike do it, and they all do it just for themselves. There should be another solution. It can't go on like this. It can't.
We got the news yesterday in Singapore that a connecting flight with Lufthansa has been cancelled, which would have gone from Frankfurt to Nuremberg. The Lufthansa chatbot didn't help, so we quickly booked pretty much the last 2 train seats for this morning.
I hope it works out. We want to go to San Francisco, and if we can't do it by plane, we will take taxi. No, just joking. We are waiting to see how it goes.
The union is demanding a 12.5% increase in wages for staff, or at least $537 per month over a 12-month period. It is also demanding a one-time payment of around $3,200 to offset the effects of inflation. Last week, security staff at several major airports joined the strike, leading to several cancellations. The Verdi union also organized a walkout leading to cancellation of local buses, trains, and subways across much of Germany.
Because of staff shortages, there is the reasonable demand of 2.8 euros or around $3 more per hour to make the job more attractive, but to also hear the concerns of the workers. The demands follow the Verdi bargaining committee's demands, and we want to show the employers that their workers have the right to demand this.
Now, historically, among European countries, Germany's workers were the least likely to strike, but labor unrest has been growing in Germany since the end of 2022. In fact, real wages have fallen by more than 4% since the start of the Russia-Ukraine war. Negotiations and new settlements on pay increases across sectors did not ease tensions, as inflation has stayed high at more than 5% in 2023. Increasing prices have strained talks between the government and unions, and the number of strikes have only been multiplying. Now other industries might in fact join the fray. In the chemical sector, for example, which has been strained in recent years, a new round of wage negotiations are due in the coming months. The current wave of strikes across Germany has only inflicted more pain on the economy and certainly added to the troubles for the German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his three-way governing coalition. From impeachments to inaugurations, if it's a political story, we are on the scene. The race for the White House is heating up.
We're beating Biden.
How dare he say that?
If it's breaking news, we're live with the latest coverage. From the White House, the State Department, and Capitol Hill, we know the issues, but above all, we know the players to bring you the latest in-depth analysis on all the key stories that we're covering. I'm Eric Ham. Join me from Washington here on Firstpost America.